every so often it's nice to have a random stop. Oh. So just parked up here just for a little bit. So it seems then what you do is you stop, and then once you've opened the back, you get your seat out and you sit next to your camper van and you drink a drink. It's really exciting, this camper vanning. I could spend a little time explaining how this camper van actually drives. It's automatic transmission, so it's got this huge lever here that you pull down to put it into neutral and drive and reverse, and you can hold it in first or second or third gears. Because it must be about 20 odd years old, it's pretty basic. I mean, the radio system here, well, don't really bother about using that. It's got a USB socket in the cigar lighter. You have to make sure that's pushed in. It's not much else really to say about it. It's pretty basic. It's got an overdrive on here. You press that button in and it engages an overdrive, stops it revving its head off. But when you come to go up hills, it has to keep changing down. So not sure what size litre it is. It's maybe 2 litre engine. It does struggle up hills, and I think up here in the Southern Alps must be maybe 1,000 metres up. It does take some stirring to keep it going. Certainly it's difficult to keep up with other traffic if they're doing like 100-110 kilometres an hour, which they all seem to do. Anyway, of course there's no navigation, so I have to put my phone there, and this is for the GoPro when I'm talking to camera whilst I'm driving. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Well, other than one thing, the engine is underneath here, and you have to lift up this cover to get to the engine, which is, yeah, underneath. I'm at Porter's Lodge, which is part the way up a mountain. This is normally in winter, which is sort of like June, July, August, I guess, a ski resort. So if you look around behind me, you can see all these sort of mountains and peaks, and I think in the distance somewhere up there behind these trees there's a chairlift, but it's not quite as grand as the European Alps, but probably looks quite good in the snow. At the moment it's all quite sort of dry, but anyway, I'm here for 2 nights, but there's a lodge just up the road, so when you go up there they've got all sorts of things to eat, and they do breakfast, etc. So yeah, I'll have a look at that later. Saves cooking in the camper van, which as you've seen is not quite the most luxurious of places. Well, it's nice and comfortable down here. This is in the ski lodge, and this is in the lounge downstairs. There's a bar and restaurant upstairs, and nice comfy sofa and TV and pool table, and anyway, it's better than sitting in a camper van. Completed the form, put 10 New Zealand dollars in this little bag, and that has to go on the car. So yeah, bargain. So I've managed to do omelette, and I've got a slice there that I'm warming up with the ever useful olive oil. So absolute luxury. And there's young lady Kia from Denmark next door who's doing cooking as well. It's now Sunday the 9th of February, and that was my 5th night of campervannering. It's okay, found quite a nice site here at a place called Balmoral. Not like the one in Scotland, because there's no castle or king or anything, but it's very attractive, and it's run by the local community, this site, and it was $5, which is about £2.30 by the time you do the conversion. So pretty good. They've got a toilet block with flushing toilets. Obviously it's pretty basic, but not too bad. Anyway, sort of slept okay, and it's a lot of hassle though, fiddling around making the bed up, then unmaking the bed up, and the cooking facilities in the fitted kitchen at the back. Gosh, it's pretty dire. It's pretty dire. Anyway, try to keep positive. Not sure where I'm going to go today. It'll either be Hanmer Springs or Kaikoura, so I'll work it out later.